to take on Charlotte. Charlotte is playing its third. There is one of those cuts and the symmetry between Williams and Wiggins, and we saw so much of that a season ago.
Backdoor cut. They're overplaying. Well, go backdoor quickly. That weak side cannot get over there. And Wiggins is a smart play against the Pistons. Wiggins used to playing with one another.
Williams on the offensive glass, and the putback is in. So Jalen Williams.
It's a little bit more, and it's showing today. 18 points, 9 rebounds, and 3.
In this past summer's draft with the tip-in.
Jalen Williams doing a good job of just hanging around. Ball left that ball loose, and he scored. You love this because he's all up on him like a cheap suit.
Try to build off what they've been doing in training camp. Nice pass, nice cut. Cason Wallace waits for the traffic to clear as he got by LaMelo Ball. See Jalen Williams, he can really orchestrate offense out on the perimeter. Micic sets it up, Wiggins straight away. Had an excellent look at the three, and he gets that friendly hop.
Bailed me out the other night when I talked about in 1976, that was the last Olympics in Montreal, Canada. And Nancy Lieberman was on the gold medal women's team.
He's been with the Hornets for the last 4 years. He loves to shoot the basketball. How about Cason Wallace off the dribble just outside the free throw line?
And that's a nice, cool, calm, collected shot. And they're going to pressure you. They're going to, they're going to trial and test you a lot. That's a good job on that play. That's another good job by a guy we've seen.
And Bertans well behind the three-point line. Not a problem. That quick release, that quick trigger three drops in.
And what are you going to do?
Open the unselfishness, but when you talk about style of play, you're starting to see that really show up here from a game-to-game operation.
And that's always something that, So a lot of early success as the Hornets are continuing to build that young roster around him and that's, I'd like to tell them, hold on, hold the phone, hold the presses. I got this amazing thing to share with you. No, it's that simple. It's a nice move.
Wiggins, another example, second round pick, nice cut right across the baseline, and it's the vision of Wiggins finding his teammate.
And that's the kind of passing that the Thunder have done so far here in the game that's really been impressive and kept their numbers up there.
Against Washington, and it was impressive.
Yeah, it was impressive. I thought he was impressive also in the Las Vegas Summer League. This is good ball movement. This is what you like because you got to move the defense. And one way to move the defense is when you don't have the basketball. Move without the basketball.
Yeah, we've seen Jeremiah Robinson-Earl now on back-to-back plays, setting up his teammate Wiggins. Catch and shoot three, that is good. Aaron Wiggins from the outside.
Where all 30 teams participate each summer.
And it's just gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. There is another cut. Keontae Johnson again is consistent with what they're trying to do in the regular season. Just valuable opportunities for young players as Jalen Williams gets clipped from behind off that pass from Micic. And a point guard like Micic, you got distributors, you got ball handlers, and you got scorers everywhere.
Well, that's just fundamentals.
Well, when you play in the Western Conference in your hometowns in the East, you typically only get to visit once a year. There's a nice stroke there from Micic.
Jay will on that same play, this time call his own number.
And it looked like Rozier tried to go behind the back, but it results in a turnover.
In the half.
Beats it. Oh, the flick inside, and Wiggins hits the deck. Not a problem. What a pretty play.
They're doing a good job of getting those second chance opportunities.
But Micic, he is really creating, and that time sets up the three for Jack White and Micic. And so Vasilije Micic out of Serbia setting up his teammate Jack White. A couple international players, two of the many. Nick and Paris coming up.
To Micic, that's pretty impressive. When you got your bigs throwing some steam like that.
There are a lot of capable passers. There's another assist.
Where, Mark has done a great job at that leadership role of getting all these guys to buy into the system. Because, NBA, you have to have a system in this game.
Jang. Outside Micic. Still trying to unpack that shot.
Well, that's just time. Time and strength. That's a good block that time by the Thunder. And how about coming up with the steal? Gordon Hayward, if you mentioned, that's a nice little addition that they're doing along the way. See, this ball movement is just creating problems.
Like a Gruden grinder?
Yeah, exactly. He's a cager.
So he's a player that fits into a certain Michael Cage category?
Yeah. It was a lot, man. This is good passing again. Trey Man wide open. My goodness. I tell you, the ball can always travel faster. Still a lot of time left in this ball game. 2:35 remaining here in this third quarter.
There's a boom from Jalen Williams.
He's shown you a full arsenal of things he can do on both ends of the floor that the Thunder have benefited from, as Bertans, after missing so much time, good defense, collapsing right there. Trey Man stealing that basketball.
Well, that was a nice play, start to finish. Charlotte. Trey Man surveying the floor. He knows right where to put it, into the hands.
Okay.
We might have to put that in your hotel room. That's a beautiful pass on the back door. That's been one of the Thunder favorite plays of this game.
I don't remember her shot, if it was a backspin or not. I got to get back to you on that, folks.
You know it was a backspin, Mike.
It was a backspin?
Definitely.
Okay.
And there's 2 games on the schedule right now that are undetermined. Nice running shot floater there from Waters off the glass.
I like that shot.
That'll be on the road, as we said. 2 at home and 2 on the road. Minnesota, San Antonio, Golden State, and Sacramento.
Where, you guys, they're still competitive. Good bust up this time. To not allow that lob over the top. Thunder making some noise here, and that noise continues.
Thunder played the majority of this game against the primary players for Charlotte, including the starters.
Wow.
Looks like Richards lost his shoe. 3-point shot on the way from the outside, a little bit too strong out of the hands of Sumner. But the Thunder come back. That is a 3. As Man goes to work, drives, hangs in the air, and how about Trey Man? Boy, he's big lead that got cut down. Same thing on Thursday, and the Hornets turn it over. White trying to win the race, and does.
For these guys on the floor, been in training camp for the last week and a half.
The drive, Sumner missed the layup attempt, and the Thunder